Good afternoon. Love and reincarnation, or unconditional love and reincarnation, more to the point. For one is necessary for the other. Why I say that is because with reincarnation there is an unconditional love as against the conditional love that applies to so much of our normal lives and even our religions. But I'm not out to convince anybody to change their beliefs, certainly as regards reincarnation. But it's interesting to listen to someone else's point of view. I think when we do that, it's very nice to put aside some of our bias. That reminds me of the story where this teacher was interrupted continually by the student with his opinions. And the exasperated teacher eventually said to the student, "Look, would you like a cup of tea?" And the student said, "Yes, I would." So the teacher poured the tea and kept pouring it and pouring it and pouring it until the cup flowed over. And he still kept pouring. And then the student says, hey, it's going everywhere. It's running all over the floor. So the teacher stopped and said, "Look, your mind is like that cup. It's full to overflowing. You have to get rid of some of it, because how else can you take any knowledge in?" So if we put our bias, whatever it happens to be, and we're all biased one way or another, aside, and with reincarnation, most people try to validate their beliefs. This is normal. Most of us have beliefs, and we like to have them validated by other people. And certainly with reincarnation, you can look and through history and you'll see the great minds, some of the great scholars of history, even in Christianity, St. Augustine, Origen, one of the early church fathers. We look at Islam, you've got Ibn Arabi, the Spanish Muslim who was born in Andalusia. He believed in an absolute impersonal God. In Judaism, you've got the Jewish rabbi who so impressed Oliver Cromwell that he allowed the Jews to come back into England after they were ostracised for 350 years. His name was Manasseh ben Israel, if I remember correctly. But he said, if I asked anyone in my congregation, everybody believes in reincarnation. So that was that at that particular time. But it isn't necessarily so at the time with Judaism, Christianity and Islam. Throughout the world, if we look at English, we look at the poets, Wordsworth, Yeats, Byron. So many of their poets, thinkers, novelists are reincarnationists. In Russia, you've got the likes of Tolstoy. If we go to America, you've got people like Edgar Allan Poe, the American philosophers, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Thoreau. All these people were believed in reincarnation. Even Henry Ford. Henry Ford said that life didn't make any sense to him until he understood the concepts of reincarnation. He just couldn't imagine all this learning that he had just been lost. And he realised that learning, not by rote, but the concept of learning can transcend death. Certainly love transcends death. And this is the reason why I like the concept of reincarnation, because it would be terrible for the loved ones that I have in this lifetime, and to be lost. This is it. I even feel that many of those that I love in this lifetime already is an ongoing thing from a previous lifetime, because we feel so comfortable with each other. And with reincarnation, ultimately everybody will be reunited and when we perfect our lives. So it's a really happy ending for everybody, but it's still based on the fact that when we perfect our lives, it means that we will have this pure, unconditional love. The other thing that really pulls me towards reincarnation is the fact of its, well, as I said, beauty. And the basis of the beauty of reincarnation is its fairness and justice. With reincarnation, the idea is that we all go through our various life's journeys. We'll be rich, we'll be poor. We'll be different colours. We'll be black, we'll be white, we'll be red, we'll be brown. We'll be male, we'll be female. We'll journey sometimes as a homosexual and other times as a straight person. Because of this, and with this understanding, we should neither look up to anybody nor look down on anybody, but everybody deserves equal respect. For each person is journeying through this lifetime as we see them around. This is their journey this lifetime. I find it difficult for this one shot at life, because it's just not just unfair, I think it's inhumane. The fact that at any given time most of the population are poor. There's only a few in any country and century that are healthy, wealthy, and most people live poor, terrible lives, and many of these people die at a very early age. There's not that many that live into a ripe old age. So the whole system is unfair. And if we only get that one shot, I mean, what's fair for a child who's 9? And this other person has 90 years. With reincarnation, if that child has only 9 years, they can return to finish the purpose that they came for in the first place. So, to me, there's a beauty about reincarnation. And the beauty of it is based on fairness and justice. The fact we all get a chance. It seems unequal in any lifetime. There seems a tremendous amount of inequality. But if we stretch that over many, 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 many lifetimes, and each person is having their shot at being healthy and wealthy and happy, and another time they're going to have a life that's not so good, that can be a life of sickness and pain. But it all evens out, and it's all towards the fact that we are ultimately striving towards wisdom, enlightenment, perfection. And ultimately, and most importantly, our loved ones, the ones that we really love, the deep love that will go on, and love will transcend death. This is what I like about reincarnation. Reincarnation to me is a beautiful thing. Enough for now. I'll see you another time. Bye.